Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Looks like you brought salad for lunch.
It does look pretty yummy, doesn't it? The only one that's really edible is actually this tricolor Swiss chard, and that can be harvested as well as having wonderful different colored stems, red and orange and yellow and white. So it is very, very pretty and very delicious. If you've ever had, if you like spinach, I think you're gonna like Swiss chard too. But then the other ornamental cabbages and things and kale, they don't really taste very good. They're quite bitter, so.
And you have a naked lady on the show?
I know, isn't this exciting? Maybe it's not as exciting as people. There we go, there's the naked lady. Yeah, I have my clothes on, just so you know.
Oops, wrong thing, there we go.
This is a cute little amaryllis that in the spring you get leaves, and then this time of year you have just a flower that comes up with no leaves, and it's this beautiful little lavender pinkish flower, and it's in bloom right now. So, but this is the time that you can get the bulbs and plant some for next year.
All right, let's go to the phones. We'll start with Sally in Fitchburg. Hi, Sally.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your question?
I have a Christmas cactus plant, and it's got little red buds on it, but it doesn't seem to bloom. I wonder if it's ever going to bloom. I just water it when it gets dry, but I don't know if I'm supposed to do something else.
Well, if there's little buds, cactus take quite a while for those buds actually to open up. So just continue watering. Don't water it more than what you typically do, because otherwise you're going to rot it. And just be patient. Leave it in sun, and you'll eventually be rewarded with a flower.
All right, let's go to George now in Sun Prairie. Hi, George.
Good day to you.
Hi, which question?
My main question is, I have an Althea hibiscus tree almost. It's about 8 feet tall, has purple flowers in it that are all coming out this time of year. Can I trim that back once these flowers come off so that next year it's only going to be 4 foot tall or something like that?
Okay, if you take it from 8 to 4, you probably won't have flowers because you'll be removing all of the potential flowering wood. But the best time to prune it is after it gets done flowering, because then potentially the new growth that comes, but that's a pretty drastic size reduction.
Don't go that far.
If you want flowers next year, I wouldn't decrease it by that much. And I've not looked closely at that plant. I don't know if you can do renewal pruning on it, where you would just take out some of the taller stems and then leave some. I need to look at that before I advise you on that. I would say reduce it in size, and if you don't have flowers, that's you just tolerate that for a while.
All right. Judy in Cross Plains. Hi, Judy.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering whether the cone flowers could be cut back once they're done blooming, or do they have to wait until after it freezes?
Okay, you don't have to wait till after they get done freezing. My coneflower are blooming right now. Coneflower, right? Not cornflower?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are blooming right now. I would wait until they get done flowering, but I like to leave the seed heads just because the finches come and take the seeds. They actually gather that in the fall. But if you want to clean it up in the fall, you can cut them back. But I would say the flowers first and then the leaves probably in October.
All right, Tom in Madison. Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
I have a question about rerooting a cactus. It's about 4 feet tall, and the bottom half going into the dirt is dead. And I'm wondering if I can cut it off. Do you let it dry out, use root growth hormone, and reroot it, or how should I do that?
Well, I don't know if the bottom portion of it is dead. I don't know if I've never heard of cactus regenerating from the roots. Because typically, it's just not one of those plants that they're so succulent that if the part that's going into the ground does not look healthy, I don't think there's anything below ground. I mean, you could try it, cut it off, get rid of that, and then don't water very much until you would see something starting to grow. I'm not quite sure what kind of cactus he has,
Right.
so.
But it seems to me if it's dead on the bottom,
The roots are gone also.
it's going to be dead.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to, I'm not sure who's on this line here. Do you have a question?
Hi, yes, I did. My name's Tim, and I've got a question on fuchsias. My wife and I was wondering how we save a fuchsia for next year. Is there cuttings that we can take, or tubers, or anything?
Okay, some people actually overwinter the plant. If you do that, if you do the entire plant, you're going to have a lot of leaf dropping, and it's going to, but you sort of treat it like a house plant. The other option would be to take cuttings, and you want to take a section that is not flowering, because then the tissue is in more of a root development mode. And get some rooting compound, dip it in that, and then put it in a soil that is ideal for cuttings, and rather than doing the water thing. Water, it's difficult for a plant to go from developing roots in water to soil. So you could actually do that now.
Yeah, and we got all this rain. Some places got 2 or 3 inches. Is that good or bad?
Well, it was very, very dry, so I wanted a long soaking rain. We don't need any of these really hard rains where it all goes down, but this was very useful for a lot of people that had vegetable gardens that they were trying to water, and lawns, people that were trying to get lawns to water. Natural rain is just so much better, and my garden is very happy.
Yeah, this is good soaking rain. Well, next week is Labor Day.
Labor Day.
So we're not here. So I'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, sounds good.
All right, if you're on the line, stay there. Linda will talk to you off the air. We'll be right back with a final check your forecast.